The alternative suggested actually describes to a T a language which has been growing and nurtured for just over 100 years now. It has been the fastest growing language in history. That language is called Esperanto. It is cohesive because it is a single, fully developed and functional language which has not devolved into dialects. It is neutral because it represents no nation or ethnic group. And it is almost nobody's primary language, almost exclusively all of its speakers' second language. Its popularity is demonstrated not only in its rapid rise, but also in the fact that since its inception, Esperanto became and has remained the most spoken planned international language in the world, in spite of proposed improved versions of Esperanto, English, or even Latin. This is also in spite of languages which claim to be even more international than Esperanto, either based on more languages or made from scratch with no words in common with no human languages. If we amassed all the literature, usage, and speakers of all the other language projects, including English language projects like Globish, they would amount to a drop in the bucket of the literature, usage, and speakers of Esperanto during its century-plus reign. It is its own realm of planned languages. To state that Esperanto is merely the most popular is an incredible understatement. It would be like saying that the Earth just has more life than just about any planet within 100 light years. The Earth is not only has more life, it has just about the only life within hundreds of light years. Its rapid mastery is also shown by studies which have conclusively demonstrated that it can be mastered in a fraction of the time of English. It is even faster to learn than other, easier to learn national languages. In fact, one study suggests having mastered Esperanto, which is very logical, consistent, and succinct, that the rate of learning of a subsequent language is so enhanced that it quickly makes up for the time initially spent studying Esperanto. In effect, if a second foreign language is to be learned, then Esperanto can be learned first and completely make up for the time and cost of teaching it in the first place, and even improve the fluency of the foreign language in the end over those not having learned Esperanto. This is probably because Esperanto is an excellent model for language in general, stripped of unnecessary complications, imperfections, and irregularities. It presents language in its bare essentials, but all the essentials needed for the most sophisticated needs placed on the language. Moreover, Esperanto is a language everyone in the world can call their own. Just as their native language ties them to their region, ethnicity, or religion, so too Esperanto connects people with the whole world, with all humankind. This means that although Esperanto is learned almost always as a second language, it can never be called a foreign language, since it belongs to everyone equally, even if you don't speak a word of it. Esperanto is a language of humanity, universal brother-sisterhood, and world peace. Esperanto is completely neutral. It began and stayed a non-national, non-ethnic, neutral language throughout its life. Thus far, it has been freely chosen by its speakers and has not been imposed by any population or any edict or despot. People use it as they see fit, for whatever pleasure or purpose it provides them. As its name suggests, this language represents hope for the human race as a whole. Just what if we each started to support and learn such a language, knowing we were helping build a global language bridge we could all use as equals?